But what if Jesus conned everyone? The swoon theory
Okay.
suggests that Jesus didn't die. He just swooned and revived later in the tomb.
Yep.
You know, of all the attempts to explain away the resurrection, this one is the most ridiculous.
Yes, yeah. Let's think about this. By the time of Jesus, the Romans had performed about 30,000 crucifixions. Roman soldiers were very good at making sure someone was dead before taking them off the cross. Now imagine your job is to make sure a man dies and you let one slip.
Ooh.
Like, at best, you'd be looking for another job, right? At best.
Now, one technique to speed up death was to break the legs, but they didn't bother with Jesus because he
Right.
was already dead.
Yes.
John 19:33 and 34 reads, "But when they came to Jesus and saw that he was already dead, they did not break his legs. But one of the soldiers pierced his side with a spear, and at once there came out blood and water." Serum had separated from clotted blood, giving medical evidence that Jesus had already died.
Yes. Now, fast forward 3 days. Imagine waking up inside a dark tomb after having been severely beaten and whipped and then crucified to the point where the Roman soldiers and your friends who wrapped you up in layers of cloth with sticky resin between each layer, about 75 pounds worth, mistook you for dead. And you wake up and think, here's my chance to fool everyone.
But you'd have to somehow remove all of those linens and spices.
Right.
And
Yep.
then for some reason, take the time to carefully fold the face cloth and set it aside, still in the dark.
Okay?
And then you need to find the entrance, move the stone away, overpower the Roman guards, or if they were sleeping, you'd have to sneak by them, hoping that moving the stone wasn't too loud.
Yeah, and then you appear to your followers claiming that you rose from the dead. Right.
Now, and Jesus would have had to do all of this on the fly because he wouldn't have been able to plan any of it ahead of time.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
like he couldn't plan where he would be born or to whom. But Jesus did accurately predict both his crucifixion and resurrection, including the timing, because he's not a con man. He's the Son of God.